Welcome back to my channel. It is Monday, January 7th, so it's the first Monday of January, and so I'm going to make this video dedicated to kind of getting back on track, just because I myself did fall off track during the holidays, which is fine. I really was looking to just indulge and enjoy myself because I knew that I could just get right back on track, and I had that time to enjoy myself. So how I'm doing that is, first off, just getting my macros straight. I didn't start tracking macros until this past summer, and that's when I kind of found what macros worked for me and what ratios. So I'm going to slowly get back to those macros because you don't want to start off in a big deficit right away. You want to slowly take away your calories so that your body adjusts to it, or else you'll ruin your metabolism. So that's my plan with that, because I was eating, she's like, I don't know what she's doing, but yeah, you just want to like assess how much you're eating before and then slowly decrease if you're looking to lose fat at least. So then once I get my macros on point, I'm gonna add back cardio into my routine, because I literally have not done any cardio. I did one Barry's bootcamp class because a friend invited me that had cardio. That was the only cardio I've done in like the past 3 months. So I'm gonna slowly implement cardio in, whether it's just doing like at least 10 to 20 minutes after my lift sessions, or doing a full 30 to 45 minute incline walk session. It really depends on how my body feels. I'm someone that can get pretty sore from a workout, so if I feel super sore, I'm going to go for an incline walk then. That will be like my active rest day, because even though I do work out hard and a lot, I'm like a pretty sedentary person because I just work from home full time. Besides working out, I just really like to like sit down on the couch, chill and watch TV. Like, that's just who I am. So like if I have a rest day, I need to at least go for an incline walk, because then I'm just gonna be too sedentary that day. So that's basically it. You just really wanna get on track of what you're eating, and once you have that figured out, then adjust your cardio. You don't wanna hit your cardio too hard in the beginning, because then you're gonna plateau. So you really wanna focus on your food, and then once you feel you got that like good and you might be plateauing with that, then add your cardio in. So my goal is to lean down for my vacation in February, because my boyfriend and I are going to Punta Cana, so I want to feel good for that. Not that I don't feel good now, but I know that I can look better for Punta Cana, because I tend to hold fat in like my love handles kind of area, my lower abs, and like my arms don't get as lean. But once I start really focusing on what I'm eating and my cardio, then I start to lean down on those areas, and I just feel like I look like I work out at least, because otherwise I just feel like I don't look like that. And I don't know, you like work, like it's for me at least, like I work hard in my fitness lifestyle, so I like to have that like reflecting physically on me, if that makes sense. I used to always say to my boyfriend, like there'd be like this really lean girl walking down the street and like have really lean arms, and I'm like, she looks like she works out, but like I feel like I don't look like I work out. And that's just kind of like what my general goal is, I guess, is just to like look like I work out, just because like it's a big part of my lifestyle. So that's just kind of my goal for that. So the rest of this video will just be, I'm about to do legs. It's almost 11 a.m. so I'm gonna do some legs today. And I'm actually not gonna switch up too much of my routine with legs, what I've been doing, because I switched from halfway through my bulk, I switched from strength to more hypertrophy and high volume training. And that's still pretty good for fat loss as well. So I'm still gonna stick kind of with that. And then after my leg workout, I will kind of show you what my fridge looks like and what kind of stuff I'm eating, because I do get questions a lot on how to get in enough protein. I don't do exactly 1 gram per pound, but I am close to that. I know a lot of people say that's too much, but I mean, it's just what works for me. And honestly, like I eat a lot of protein, so I don't know, that's just what works for me. So you just have to find what works for you. So yeah, that will just be the rest of this video. Thanks for watching so far, and I'll see you at the gym. Tuesday. I got back from the gym yesterday and I just ended up getting so swamped with work the rest of the day, and then it was The Bachelor, so I was doing that. Which, if you watch The Bachelor, let me know if you thought it was as annoying as I was, as there was like so much live show going on that they didn't actually get to Colton and everything until 45 minutes in. So that was really annoying and like a waste of time. But anyways, back to the video. I said I'd show you my fridge and kind of what it looks like, for me at least, to get back on track. And something that I would want you to keep in mind is that I don't eat like super healthy. I just kind of eat for macros. So a lot of stuff I eat are macro friendly, and they might not be like nutrient dense friendly. So that's just like a disclaimer. I'm pretty open about that. I'm not the healthiest eater, but I just feel like I tried that for a certain period of time. I didn't see many changes in my body, and it kind of just like frustrated me, like having to buy all these groceries, and I just felt like it was a lot to take on. Like it just didn't work for me. I don't know. With that being said, I'm going to show you my fridge. Disclaimer, this is already not an aesthetically pleasing fridge. It just is what it is. So up here, I meal prepped yesterday, and this week what I had, I always just bulk it in, I make it in bulk in separate containers. So this is just baked chicken with some seasoning on it, some roasted broccoli with sriracha, and then this is like a cauliflower rice. That's like the meals that I'm having this week, and I'll usually dress that up with some condiments, which is what this whole wall has. Hi Paisley. Which we'll get to, and then this is just like a pasta sauce in case I ever want pasta. Since I don't get a lot of nutrients in, I've been trying to go to this place and get some juice stuff. So this is just like a ginger turmeric detox kind of thing. I just kind of take like shots of this. It's pretty potent. And then I do like adding whipped cream to some of like my ice cream or hot chocolate or something. It's just like a little treat. And then every day for lunch, I have this gluten-free toast. Then I always have this low sodium turkey breast as well. Over here, well, you can ignore this because this is Paisley's antibiotics because she was having major diarrhea. But literally, this is all like peanut butter and almond butter and just nut butters. Like I have so many of them, and that's not even all of them. Some of them are in here, like all down there. But anyways, on the next shelf, I am a sucker for diet soda, but the only ones I like are Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry, has to be the cherry flavored, and then Sprite Zero. That's pretty refreshing sometimes. So these kind of curb my cravings sometimes. If I want a snack and I want something sweet, like this one definitely helps curb that, and if I want something refreshing, this helps with that too. This is some cold brew coffee in here. This is the almond milk I use. It's unsweetened because there's no point in getting sweetened because you're just gonna get, that's 30 calories for a cup, which is great. So if you're adding that in your coffee, it's like negligible. And then over here, I usually keep like Crystal Light in there because that's also refreshing as well, and like barely any calories. And then in here is like the quesadilla drawer. If I run out of meal preps on like Saturday for lunch or dinner, I'll make a quesadilla because it's really great to have on hand. So I have these gluten-free wraps in here. Check this out. I highly recommend. I get them off Amazon, but they are pretty expensive. But they hold up really well, and they're actually big, which is rare for gluten-free wraps. So I make a quesadilla with that. And I have a bunch of different cheeses because I like to mix and match. So this one's normal cheese, and then I also have mozzarella, and then as well as fat-free, and that's like pure protein. Then I also have these cheese wedges on hand in case I want to have this as a snack with some like low-calorie gluten-free crackers. And in here is just pretty random, but this is kale because I will try to get in some nutrients. So this is kale, and I will put that on the toast and turkey that I have. And then this is bacon, actually turkey bacon, because I like putting this in the quesadillas for some more protein. And then this is just some shredded lettuce to add in quesadillas. And then this drawer is my treat drawer. So I'll have Greek yogurt, and I also have like all these different kinds of chocolate chips in here. This is sea salt caramel, and this is Reese's. And these are just like, these are peanut butter cups, and there's only one left. And then yeah, this is some light sour cream for quesadillas. I'll either have that, or I'll have some Greek yogurt, depending on how much protein I want, because then if I use this, it ends up being like a lot of protein in that quesadilla. And then as far as condiments go, Matt and I use this a lot. It's a Taco Bell fire sauce, and we throw that in our quesadillas, and it's so good. It literally makes it taste like Taco Bell. And then if I ever want like a peanut butter jelly sandwich or like on a rice cracker, there's some sugar-free blueberry jelly. And then we have lots of different kinds of mustards here, like all over, just because they're barely any calories and really easy to throw on and very flavorful. And then I do use a lot of these coconut aminos. That's really good to throw on like your rice and stuff for flavor. And then lastly on here, I use this, I can't believe it's not butter. I'll throw that on my toast. And I'll either have this with it, or I'll have this butter with it, depending on how much fat I want in the moment. So yeah, that's my fridge. It's really simple. And also Matt is in Nashville for work right now, so his stuff isn't in there, so that's why it even seems even more empty. That's the majority of it. Otherwise, everything else I eat is kind of outside. Like if I ever want oatmeal or eat a lot of protein bars, specifically the One bars, those are my favorite. Rice cakes, some popcorn, which usually I'll do like the Smart Pop, I think it is, or I'll microwave a bag because that's pretty low calorie, or I'll have some like enlightened ice cream, or some flapjacked muffin, or I'll have like a protein shake and mix in with like bananas or something in there. So it really depends on the day, but my staples are always my lunch, which is my turkey and toast, and then my dinners, which are always meal prepped, and then the snacks is just whatever I'm feeling for the day. But I just wanted to include that because people do ask me what I get in for protein, and it's a lot of the turkey, the chicken, which is all in my lunch and my dinner, and then protein bars, Greek yogurt, and then if I decide to have like the enlightened ice cream or something. Those are definitely my major sources of protein because I am allergic to eggs, which egg whites are a great source of protein, and I really wish I could have that because that'd be so easy, but I just can't. So I have to find other ways, which also protein powder helps with. So that concludes that. Let me know if you have any questions or recommendations on videos you want to see, because I know sometimes this can get pretty boring. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next vlog.